Karin, and welcome to my running diary. Today is Sunday, and I'm actually in the parking lot of a Subway, and I have my dog with me, and he is so hungry. He just wants to go home and eat, but I wanted to do this first. Yes, you're good. And what I wanted to talk about today was warming up, because it's something that, seems like basic knowledge, like everybody knows about warming up. And I always thought that I was doing it, but it really wasn't until these past couple months that I understood what it meant. And like a year ago, if I was going to go out for a run, I'd tell myself, well, I'll walk to the end of the street and then I'll start running, and that walking will be my warm-up. And what changed is in December, when I was running all those miles because of the online races I think I told you about in another clip. There's this website called Racery.com, and I had actually created a race, and I had to run. It really wasn't that much, but I had to at least run 4.5 miles a day. And of course this meant run or walk 4.5 miles a day to reach the goal of finishing the race by the end of the month. And of course, it was December, and some days I couldn't walk or run that many miles due to time constraints and weather. And so I would have to, make up for it on the days when I did have the time. And there was a few times when I was out, for over 2 hours, not running the whole time, but and what I noticed was that, or how I got myself to do it, was that, I'm not going to push myself. I know I have to get in 8 miles a day, and if it takes me 4 hours to do the 8 miles, so be it. Because I know that if I push myself and run really hard, I'm not going to get, the 8 miles in. But if I walk it, there's a chance, I'll finish. And what I noticed is that when I was walking, it became like I felt better, like you'd walk for the first mile, and then you couldn't help but go faster, and it didn't hurt as much, and also I could run longer because of the walking for a mile. And I didn't time it so much as, I would just keep walking until I felt like running, until I wanted to run, because I don't always want to run. So I would just walk until I wanted to run, and that's kind of like how they say, listening to your body. So I just wanted to put that out there because it's kind of been in the back of my mind, that maybe this is the way to go if I want to continue running the rest of my life, and I want to be 95 and running, to do it, to not push myself too hard, which is against everything everybody says. You have to push yourself, and that's not the approach I'm taking. And today, I did about a 5K, a little bit over 3.5 miles, and I had planned on, walking some, running some, walking more, running a little bit, just to get through the end. But I noticed that after 1.5 miles, 2 miles, I basically, was able to run the last 1.5 miles, no problem. And I think that had to do with just allowing myself the time to get to that point where running felt comfortable and not pushing myself into it, and just going slowly first with the walks. And and again, I'm sure a lot of people already know this, but it was just something I realized and I wanted to mention. So, warming up, and what is the definition of warming up? Is it a set of exercises you do before you do your actual thing that you want to do? Or is it just getting yourself comfortable with moving your body? And I think it's the second one. All right, so we're going to finish. We're going to head home and have some dinner. And I'll see you tomorrow.